Good morning, dear 10th class students. In last video, we already discussed about the pH values and different pH scale with the base properties. Now we are studying some examples of pH values. Some example of pH values. So I am writing some examples. Examples of different pH values. Different pH values. Okay. So like saliva, right? Saliva before meals 7.4. This is the pH value of saliva before meals, and saliva after meals 5.8. 5.8. Right? Concentrated HCl solution 0. Dilute HCl solution 1. Then our tooth decay and started on 5.5 also, and base are in the 5.5, and milk having pH of 6.5, pure water 7, blood 7.5, 7.4, toothpaste 8.0, magnesium, milk of magnesium 10.5, dilute NaOH with sodium hydroxide. Okay. NaOH means sodium hydroxide, dilute sodium 13.0, and concentrated this sodium hydroxide 14. So now with this different pH values, you can understand about what is the strength of acids and what is the strength of bases. We can clarify with the different pH values. Like when we are saliva, this is somewhat important. This both are okay. And for tooth decay also, this is the important, because for the tooth decay, when pH are just decreased, okay, up to 5.5 or maybe reducing continuously below 5.5, then we can say the tooth decay, okay. And now the saliva before meals, it means before meals it means before starting the meals, it is 7.4, it means showing the basic in nature. But after meals, it is 5.8, it means showing that acidic nature, because without acidic nature, the food cannot be digested. Physical digestion is going on in our buccal cavities, this mouth, okay, physical. But in saliva, with the saliva, this is pH will be goes to the up to and decrease to 5.8. Now concentrated HCl solution, you see this the 0 pH values. Dilute HCl solution 1, and in this 6.5, in between many different values are like acetic acid about 5, 4 or 4.5, tomatoes, lemon, coffee, many extras are there in between that. After that 6.5, milk, somewhat pH values are just decreased, showing that somewhat acidic in nature, because continuously milk showing the lactic acid formation. Okay, when we are keeping continuously this milk for any place, this is showing the lactic acid formation. Due to that, this is that 6.5 is showing by that, and that's why milkman sometimes adding some baking soda to this milk to decrease the acidity of this milk. It means to decrease the acidic character of this milk. Milkman adding somewhat baking soda to this milk and keep the pH values to optimum at 7. Optimum at 7. And now the pure water means distilled water having the 7, blood having the 7.4 pH values, toothpaste which neutralize the acidic nature of in our buccal cavity, this means mouth, when after the meal, because after the meal when the pH goes up to, it means 5.8, making the showing the acidic things, then that time a toothpaste just neutralize this acidic character by their basic character. Now milk of magnesia, that is the MgH whole twice, that is the MgOH whole twice, which is the milk of magnesia, and it is the ingredient of eno, okay, diazine, like this is the eno and the soda, in which in the form of antacids, used by some people. So this just neutralize, because this is showing the highly basic nature. Most of that conditions are there, and this highly basic nature just decrease the acidity of stomach. After that, dilute sodium hydroxide 13.0 and concentrated is 14.0. So you see that both are, when some conditions like 0 and 14, or like 13 or 14 or 1 like conditions are of very corrosive nature and very harmful for us for any things. Okay, here. Now we are discussing here about okay, this is the color values of different examples for us. Different pH values for examples. In between also many bases will come. Now we are discussing about the universal indicator. Universal indicator. So it is a mixture of different colors, it means dyes, which shows different color with different pH values. Okay, so I am showing here one box. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. In last video you already seen about the different pH values from 0 to 14. This time we are just seeing that what are the different colors showing by this different pH values. That time we already discussed about this color, okay, green. So look, this is the dark red color. These both are red color. This is yellow color. This is reddish yellow color. Okay, this is sorry, this is reddish. This is orange color. This is reddish orange color, and this is yeah, orange yellow color. This is yellow color. This is uh, this is blue. This is greenish blue color. This is dark blue color. Okay. This is purple. This is dark purple. This is violet, and this is somewhat dark violet. Okay, we can tell because somewhat change colors are just changed, so somewhat dark violet color. So these are the different colors combinations in pH paper chart. In pH paper chart. So so what is the use of this paper chart? I am showing here. Look here. What is the use of this? First, this is universal indicator. Universal indicator means which showing that universally indicating by the different colors. By the different colors. So it is a mixture of different colors. It is a mixture of different colors or dyes which shows a different color with different pH values. It means when we are making the dissociation of ions in H plus or OH minus ion form. So this H plus or OH minus ion concentration are different in different solutions. Different in different solution, because we already classified as the strong acids, weak acids, neutral solution, weak bases and strong bases. So and in there also their values are and their pH values are just different, and on the pH values are different, their color also are just different. So on that basis we are just categorize this different pH values on pH paper chart with the different colors. So look, when the pH strength will come 0, it means it's showing the dark red color. It means if you know about that. Here we are talking about the litmus paper test also, because in the litmus paper test the color of changes from blue to red. It means when the color is showing red, it means it is already proved that this is the acid. And when the color goes from red to blue, it means like that blue color or alternatives of blue colors, then it is showing the values of base. So if dark red will come with pH paper chart, then it is showing that the pH strength is 0. It means it is a very highly acidic in nature. And if 1 or 2 will come, then it shows the red color. It means red color shows the 1 or 2 pH. Reddish orange shows the 3 pH. Orange color shows the 4 pH values. Orange yellow color shows the 5 pH. Yellow color will come, then 6 pH. 7 means green. 8 colors means greenish blue. 9 means blue. 10 means dark blue. 11 showing the purple. 12 showing the dark purple. 13 violet, and 14 violet or dark violet. So this is the different chart values for showing that any acid or base, how their strength are according to their acid or base, showing their different colors. Okay, so we are discussing now how pH values are used in everyday life or helpful in our everyday life. Okay, so study. Now students, we are discussing about the importance of pH in everyday life. It means how this pH, what is the role of this pH in our everyday life activity. So first is pH role in our digestive system. Digestive system. So what is the role of pH in our digestive system? You know about that. our digestion is only possible due to the acidic medium, only possible only in the acidic medium, and this acidic medium creates by HCl. This acidic medium creates by HCl. In our human digestive system, we will discuss about what is the role of acids because HCl, and so in brief I am telling about that. HCl kills the microbes or bacteria in our food, and second, it makes acidic medium to the food. Okay, that is the chyme which is known as a food in the form in the stomach, and this stomach just in the stomach there is a secretion of many gastric juice also. Gastric juice also having a pH like 1.4. Okay, I am not shown there. Sorry for that. Gastric juice contains 1.4 pH. 1.4 pH. It means it is too much acidic. Okay, and when the excess gastric juice is secreted, so and there is no food is there, that time maybe the stomach feels the acidity like problem. So what is I am showing here, pH in our digestive system directly connected with pH values, directly connected with the pH values, because the HCl, okay, pH in our digestive system, when HCl, you already seen before that, look here, the gastric juice, pH, gastric juice pH is 1.4. You seen that saliva pH, it is after meal. I am showing here only after meal, which is 5.8. Okay. Why I am writing this 2 pH here? Only to concentrate your attention towards that, how the role of this HCl in the digestive system, and HCl having the pH is a very lower pH. Okay, very lower pH. So pH in our digestive means pH have a very important role in our digestive system, because without decrease this pH, it means without secretion of this HCl, our gastric juice, it means which has a pH of 1.4, cannot able to digest the food, and you are seeing this both pH values, which is showing that acidic medium, it means saliva pH after meal 5.8. okay, and this gastric juice pH is 1.4, which is a too acidic, and this too acidic condition only able to make a digestion perform in our stomach. So this is the role of our digestive system. How this neutralize? It means acidity. When acid is too much, so acidity neutralize. By first is magnesium hydroxide, it means MgOH whole twice, and second is sodium hydrogen carbonate, means NaHCO3, that is baking soda. Okay, that is baking soda. It means magnesium oxide, you seen that in the form of eno, okay, diazine, gasofast, everything, and this is the form of the magnesium hydroxide, also known as milk of magnesium, and second one is sodium hydrogen carbonate, it means NaHCO3, that is the baking soda. So these two are the remedies to neutralize the acidity of our stomach. So this is the connection of our pH with the digestive system, Second one is tooth decay. Okay, starting when pH falls from 5.5. Okay, 5.5. It means when pH falls from 5.5, it is going to be a decrease. it means going to be a 3-4 side, okay, 4, 3, 2, 1 side from 5.5. It shows the tooth decay. Tooth decay when happen when the food is continue to be deposited in our buccal cavity. This is our buccal cavity. It means the this is incisor, canine, premolar and molars, okay, 32, and this and the 32 and like tongue muscular structure. So this is the our mouth. In the mouth, if continuously decomposition of food, then the secretion of continuously of the acial, continuation of the acial. I am showing here a tooth one structure. Okay, a small structure is there like that. Okay, uppermost is enamel. Then here it is dentine. This is pulp, and somewhat here it is arteries and veins and vessels. Okay, arteries, veins, blood vessels. Okay, blood vessels. So enamel is the hardest substance of our body, and these enamels continuously degraded and decomposed by the attack of acia, which we cannot neutralize, after the meal. So for that, what is the remedy or home remedy? That twice the brushing at daily time. It means after every and each meal we should brush, but if in morning before breakfast and it means the last supper, the last meal, it means the supper, after that also night time we have to go to the for the brushing. So these two conditions, because after night time if we are not brushing, then continuously this 8 to 10 hours before morning, this acidic condition will be generated, and these acidic conditions just degraded or decomposed this enamel, the hardest part. After that, there our teeth or tooths are generally too much sensitive to eat cold and hot drinks. Okay, so it means there is a pain after that problems, or maybe during the climatic condition, in which winter days also there is a paining inside the or just at the jaws, some due to the degradation of this enamel. So this is the starting when pH falls from 5.5, and I have already shown that toothpaste having the pH of 8. Toothpaste having the pH of 8. Toothpaste pH what is 8? This 8 showing that it can be neutralize this pH of acidic form or acidic formation in our mouth. Okay, so this is directly joined with our mouth, and our tooth decay can be started with the below from 5.5. Okay, third one is soil, pH and plant growth. Soil, pH and plant growth. Listen, sometimes some agriculture productivity only depends on the soil pH. Only on the soil pH. We already seen many soil labs at district level which identify and diagnosis about the soil pH, and it means what pH of soil is good for what type of agriculture. So different type of agriculture crop yields are just depend on the crop on the soil pH. It means different levels of this soil pH showing the and directly just linked with the productivity of agriculture. And this is the plant growth, which is also depend on this soil pH. So what is the soil pH and what is the plant growth related to different pH values? So look here, it means if there is too acidic soil, and if there is a too basic soil, what is the difference in between that? It means if the soil contains too much acidic nature soil particles, then it will be show the soil acidic. It means the pH are just decreased, and if the soil contains too much basic ingredients or basic things, then it shows the too much basic soil. It means these both conditions are not good for crop yields. Okay, so how we can neutralize? So look, too acidic soil, then we have to mix up with some basic ingredients like CaCO3 means, or like chalk. Okay, this is the chalk. Okay, and calcium hydroxide That is name is slackline, and look this. This is slackline, okay, and after that CAO means quicklime. Okay, CAO means quicklime. So these are the ingredients we are just adding when the soil is too much acidic. And for the basic, we are adding some dead decaying organic matter like manures or compost. Manure or compost. Some dead decaying organic matter, it means manure and compost we can add to the basic soil, and this is showing the acidic nature, that's why they just neutralize this basic soil. This showing the basic nature, that's why they can neutralize this acidic nature of this acid soil. Okay, and last one, fourth, is showing about that plants and animal self defense by chemical warfare. Okay, chemical warfare, it means plants, sometimes plants and animals just shows chemical warfare. It means how they can protect by himself through their any it means liquid or any stinging things. So we can see here like animals. From animals we can see, and from plant also we can see. From plant also we can see. So what is the nature of here? So animals like and plants like. So animals are like here we are discussing about that honeybee sting, or ant sting, and these two contains acid, contains formic acid or methanoic acid. It means both name are same. And what is the remedy for this formic acid and methanoic acid? So sometimes the wasp sting. Wasp is a type of insect. Okay, wasp sting contains this. It means contains alkaline liquid. Okay, it means directly we cannot tell this is the remedy, but I am showing only that these two insects, these two type of insects can directly join with the directly, it means related with the directly related with the acid and bases. One more thing is there here, that is I am discussing one nettle plant leaves. Nettle plant leaves here. Nettle plant's leaf here contains a formic acid, and one more plant in nature, that name is dog plant. Contains alkaline, basic solution, alkaline basic solution or liquid, So what I am understand, once again we have to remind all these things. So importance of pH in everyday life, pH in our digestive systems, like HCl, gastric juice pH 1.4, saliva pH 5.8, and when the pH is too much increased, then we can neutralize this pH, we can neutralize this H plus ion concentration with the OH minus ion concentration contains in the base, that is magnesium hydroxide or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Second thing is tooth decay is directly connected with the pH, because when pH just falls from 5.5 to reducing form, then it is showing that acidic medium already started in our mouth, and this mouth started with this acidic medium just neutralized by the toothpaste. Okay, so what is the remedy? Twice the brushing in the daily life. So pH is 8. Now third one is soil pH and plant growth. What is the showing? Sometimes the plant growth and soil pH, it means plant growth are generally directly affected by the soil pH. Directly affected by the soil pH. So too acidic, if there is a too acidic soil, then we have to add CaCO3, it means chalk, Ca calcium hydroxide, it means slaked, okay, and CaO, it means quicklime. Okay, we have to add and to neutralize the acidic medium. Then two basic solution, it means dead and decaying organic matter having the acidic nature, it means manure or compost to and neutralize this basic soil. Now the plants and animals self-defense. Sometimes plants and animals having a natural gift by self-defense by to inject the chemical, into the others, those they are having the problems or enemies. Okay, so animals, it means honeybees, stinging or ant sting contains formic acid or methanoic acid, which inject in any other person, and wasp sting also. So what is the remedies for this? Okay, we have to add a solution of baking soda. Okay, if we are adding some baking soda solution, then it is the remedy of formic acid to neutralize. It means ant sting or honeybee sting. Basic soda solution. Okay, without basic soda solution is there. Okay, solution. And wasp sting, also a type of insect, contains a alkaline liquid. Okay, alkaline liquid. Now the one plant name is nettle plant, leaves having a stinging hairs. This stinging hair contains a formic acid, and just inject when any person or human beings or animal just touch with them. And dog plant, natural remedies for that, in which they just inject the alkaline basic liquid to them. Okay, so in next video we will start our salt topic. Okay, I hope you all are understanding and studying well at your home. Okay, thank you.